blessing, intelligence, expertise.
What other doors could they close?
Hey, how much am I willing to give up? Stand commitment and are not committed to the struggle. Acquiescing to the struggle. They're committed.
Careful who you leave toeless.
Hello, everybody. Dr. Rick Wallace here, Visionetics Institute, the Odyssey Project, Master Fitness 21. If you're watching this, there's a good chance that you've seen quite a few of my videos. You may have read some of my content, published books or whatever. So you're aware of the work I do both in the Black community and as a life change strategist. I want to thank you guys for really getting behind me and supporting the work I do, stopping in, watching the videos, sharing the videos, commenting on the videos, giving me your feedback. It's definitely appreciated. I'm recording this video here. I didn't want to go live. I wanted to just sit back and kind of be to myself, but I wanted to record a video and remind you of the importance and the work I'm doing with the Black Men Lead initiative, which is a rite of passage for young Black males, and to encourage you to support this. And we're approaching a year since I launched the campaign to raise funds to grow this initiative on a national level. I want to report that I have made connections with an organization down in Miami, Florida, and we're going to be working together. And so that's going to be another hub for the Black Man Lead curriculum. So I'm excited about that in a place that it really is needed. I'm excited about that. But approaching a year since we actually started raising funds. I've been doing this for probably 6 years, and it's all been self-funded. And I started to raise funds, I want to say last May, last June, something like this. So we're approaching a year, and we're just a little bit over $1,000. And I know that you have to understand that it takes quite a bit more than that. And so it still leaves the brunt of the burden squarely on my shoulders, and I mean my shoulders. There's no outside funding coming outside of what you see when you go visit that GoFundMe site, which I think is like maybe $1,100 or something like that. And the rest is coming out of my pockets. We're doing some great work with these young males. We're teaching them the principles of manhood, starting with never harm or disrespect a Black female. And we're taking it on down the line for accountability, responsibility, protecting your community, the responsibility to grow wealth, and so much more. And self-respect, self-love, all these things. And we're starting young. The thing is that there's a great deal of research. I've been a contributor to that research. Dr. Joy DeGraw has been a contributor to that research. Dr. Howard Stevenson has been a contributor to that research. When he was alive, Dr. Amos Wilson was a great contributor to the research. And I am happy to have been a part of it. And one of the things that we understand when we start to look at African American adolescents, African American adolescents and young adult male violence, we see some common denominators, some common influences, like for one is having been a victim of violence. Two is witnessing violence consistency. Three is urban hassle. Urban hassle is those things that people who live in the inner city deal with on an everyday basis that most people don't give attention to or consideration, like having to navigate through gangs to get to school, having to navigate through drug transactions to get to school, hearing sirens all day and all night, in cities that have L trains, the loud sound and rumbling of an L train passing, shots fired all during the day and night. All of those things are considered urban hassle, which takes a kid more to the edge and makes them more prone to violence. So those three are what you would call core influencers. They are pretty much there in every situation, but the two most prominent influencers is number two, the failure to properly racially socialize, meaning connecting young black males to who they are at an early age, preparing them to be productive and pro-social, preparing them for what they will face and what they will have to deal with, giving them a sense of self and self responsibility as it is associated with being a black man. Number one is the feeling of being disrespected, the number one cause and influencer. And there's a great deal of work on that. The Black Man Lead initiative was created for the purpose of properly racially socializing young black males, preparing them because we see almost a 75% difference between kids who have been properly socialized and those who have not, in being able to navigate through teenhood and young adulthood without committing violence. And they're more prone to be violent when they're not properly socialized. And that's what the Black Man Lead Initiative is all about. It's about taking young black males in different age groups and depending upon their age group, giving them what they need in order to become productive and powerful black men, which we need so terribly in our black neighborhoods and communities, understanding that we have 1.5 million black men currently missing. We're trying to reverse that trend. In the link that's accompanying this video, you will see a link to the site where you can donate. You'll also see a link to the Odyssey Project site where you can get an idea of just the abundance of work that's being done and so much more is being done. I will also have a link to the email where you can email the organization directly and request uh, for me to contact someone in your community to work with your community to make the connection to create a program there in your community for young black males. Or maybe you want to even bring me out to work with leaders or work with kids or work with adults on some of the things I do there. I have programs for everybody. This has been my life's work. I have worked in business and then I've parlayed a great deal of what I have made in business and athletics, and I have brought it over and poured it into our community. And I'm asking you guys to help. I'm asking you guys to look at what's being done. If you really believe in it, I'm not asking anybody to do anything for something they don't believe in, but if you believe in it and you believe that it has traction and that it can work and that our kids need it, I need you. That's it. I will continue to do what I've done, and that's give what I have to my passions in every way possible. For those of you who see something in what I do and appreciate what I do, this is your chance to support me. This is your chance to actually reach out and speak to me through an action that says, "We see you, we got you." And I will appreciate it. One thing I'll tell you is I won't let you down. And I'm going to share this with you and then I'll be done. I had a very uh, inspiring conversation with a gentleman who reached out to me, a 62-year-old gentleman uh, uh, who reached out to me. And his initial contact and both in email and when we finally spoke, he had contacted me at email initially, then we finally spoke. And the thing that he iterated first was the fact that he appreciated the abundance of knowledge and understanding of what's happening with our people. But more importantly, he appreciated the fact that I never came at our people from a place of from a condescending position or a place of arrogance or anything like that. And I explained to him that I relate to my people And I don't see myself as being better than anybody. I see myself as being a person that has a passion and a gifting to do something positive, and it's my responsibility to do that. It's not that, knowing what I know makes me any better than anybody else. It just puts me in a different place and time in life than others. And it's my job to bring everybody up to speed to the best of my ability. And that's what I'm doing. And that's how I feel, man. And that's what I want to give. And that's what drives me. But I really do need your help. So click that link and let's make something happen. I definitely appreciate you. I love you. I'm out of here. Peace.
Ocean made this record hot.
From a conceptual perspective, people talk about it as success. All of the elements they think, intelligence, expertise.
What other doors could they close?
Hey, how much am I willing to give up and commit? And are not committed to the struggle, acquiescing to the struggle, they're committed.